Hey all, FrozenFoxy here. Normally I would make this an update video, but instead I'm actually going to make this into a video. Anyway, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is currently holding a Kickstarter, not for the game to be created because it is a working game, but for a dedicated developer to be put onto the project. Now what they're asking for I think is pretty reasonable, considering a lot of Kickstarters out there are asking for $500,000 or more, and they're only asking for $7,000. And this guy is basically going to make it his full-time job to make Cataclysm better and put everything into Cataclysm that they have been hoping to put in, instead of just doing it on the weekends and stuff. Now, Cataclysm will actually continue to remain free according to the developers of this game. So I think this is a really neat idea that they have going on, and I've backed it myself. Normally this would just be a really quick update video and we'd be done now, but instead of doing that, I've decided to give you all a rather large gob of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead videos today, including the last of the version 0.5 videos, and move into version 0.6, where we'll be taking our second suggestion, which is going to be from Michael Hartman here, who suggests that we could make a sports guy with a painkiller problem. Now this is kind of a serious issue, more or less, because well, there are people that have painkiller problems in sports. So what I've decided to do is a little bit different. Instead of doing someone who had a painkiller problem, I'm going to make an homage to someone who I think deserves a bit of an homage, and at the same time I'm going to make it a sports person who would have a painkiller problem. So what I've come up with, and I've actually got version 0.6 right here, but what I've come up with here is a character that is an MMA fighter. So it's kind of sports, depending on how you look at it. I imagine that there's people who believe boxing and wrestling and all that kind of stuff is sports. So I think MMA falls pretty much under that. That's sports, right? And I imagine that MMA fighters probably need painkillers after all that fighting and stuff, but I've pre-prepared this character, so everything is set up, and I'll just go through what it all is. So let's go ahead and look over here. First we're gonna look at what this guy actually is. They're going to be a heavy sleeper. They've got a bad back, so they can't carry as much as most people normally would be able to. They've got poor hearing. They've got the addictive personality, which means that they can become addicted to substances rather easily, and that's where that painkiller addiction is going to come in. And I've also made this person jittery. So it's going to be doubly painful because they're going to be addicted to the drugs and be jittery while they're on the drugs. So we'll see how that goes. Now this person is going to be quick, so they're going to be able to do things a lot faster than most people would be able to do it. They're also going to be pain resistant because, hey, it's an MMA fighter and they're taking a whole bunch of painkillers all the time, so this should be interesting. They're going to be tough, because I would imagine MMA fighters are going to be really tough people. And finally, we're going to have them have a self-defense class, and you can choose amongst a bunch of different things, but for this character we're going to choose Muay Thai. For our next thing, we got profession. They're going to be unemployed because technically the person that I'm going to be using here is an actor of sorts. So we'll see who that is in a minute here. So for fighting here, we've got some extra melee capability, but we've got a lot put into unarmed combat, so this guy is going to be pretty powerful. They've also got some first aid because obviously they're going to need to take care of treating their injuries, being a sports fighter like this. Of course, they're probably going to have nurses most of the time and all that kind of stuff, but we're just going to give them some some first aid just because. Now, for the big reveal, the person that we are going to be playing today as an homage is going to be David Carradine. Yes, the guy who played in Kung Fu. He actually did not know anything about Kung Fu when he originally went into that show. However, he brought a lot of light to Kung Fu, and a lot of kids and who are now adults, I would imagine, got interested in Kung Fu, and it really brought a lot of light to the knowledge of that. And I also thought it was slightly fitting to use Muay Thai, since David Carradine technically died in Thailand, where Muay Thai originates. Kind of a weird way of going about it, but I thought it kind of fit-ish. I don't know. We'll see how David Carradine fares out there. But he actually did eventually learn some martial arts in his life. And when he was originally going into the show Kung Fu, he did know about boxing and street fighting. And most of his knowledge he actually took from dancing, which is kind of neat because I've heard a lot of people actually describe martial arts as a dance, more or less. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this, and yes, we are definitely sure we are finished, and we are going to be choosing a Muay Thai. I have never actually used any of the martial arts stuff before, and this, of course, is brand new to the 0.6 version, so this should be interesting. I do know how to equip martial arts, so I should be fine there. But anyways, we get a rapid attack that requires an unarmed skill of 2. We get a block that requires an unarmed skill of 3. We get a leg block that requires an unarmed skill of 4. A knockback attack that requires an unarmed skill of 4. And then we get a counter attack that requires an unarmed skill of 5. Now we have all the way up to 4, considering what I just put into this guy. And apparently this has no weight or volume. That's kind of a funny way to put it, but it's got 4 bash, 65 per attack. It's also referred to as the art of 8 limbs. Muay Thai is a popular fighting technique from Thailand that uses powerful strikes. It does extra damage against large or strong opponents. So, cool. That is exactly the style we shall be using, and here we are. David Carradine starting out in a brand new place that is completely different. Apparently we've got Jesus Turner around here, but let's go ahead and check out what we've got going on in the area. We've got a beehive. Fantastic. I think that's a mansion right there. No, that's a military outpost. Okay. Is this there's a lab down there, it looks like. And this might be a hospital. It's a highway. It's a very small highway. That's a very, very, very short and small highway. There's also apparently new buildings in here, and my favorite, there's Sharpies somewhere. Somewhere out there, there's Sharpies. And I really want to find a Sharpie so I can sniff it. No. Okay, moving on. There's a police station. We got a restaurant, a church, another police station, furniture store, abandoned storefront, gun store. Well, as we won't be using guns because we are a Muay Thai expert. I don't know. I suppose we could use guns and Muay Thai at the same time and get some kind of equilibrium kick-ass stuff going on. That seems of interest. Got a parking lot here, a garage there, maybe find some good stuff, hardware store. Okay, looks like an interesting town that will probably get us killed. Now, I don't know if this is working, but I have turned on something where we should only have a circular vision of the area. Oh yeah, it's working just fine. So instead of the square vision, we have more of a realistic vision bubble here, where it's circular in what we can see, which is kind of neat. That is, it's very different from most roguelikes that tend to have that square vision. So I like this this difference that we've got going on here. There's also the capability to turn off mutations due to radiation, but I haven't done that. Basically, everything's on that could create dangers. But let's go ahead and check out what's going on here. Also, there's a sound meter now, which is awesome. I am so glad that they included a sound meter because there was really no particular way to know if you were creating a large amount of sound when you were going throughout the world. So it's kind of interesting that we now have that capability to literally know what we're doing. So there's nothing down here, sadly. Looks like we're pretty stuck with nothing. But that's fine because we've got Muay Thai. And I'm sure Muay Thai will be great. Where are you going? Let's, oops. I don't want V. I want to talk to this guy. Alright, Jesus. Well, I guess it's just us. So, what should we do now? I don't know. Look for supplies and other survivors, I guess? Okay. Bye. Okay, so Jesus did not give us anything. Also, what the hell is that F right there? Oh, please don't be what I think that is. Oh, boy. That is a fungaloid. Fungaloids are terrible. Terrible. They can infect you with fungus and kill you very, very quickly, and they can also reproduce really, really fast. Something else that's kind of interesting about this new 0.6 version is zombies can come back to life now. So if you don't butcher them or smash them or somehow burn or destroy their corpse, they will come back for you. Luckily, this fungaloid right here is ignoring us. However, Jesus seems to be going out to attack him currently, and I don't want any part of it because we can get infected with a fungus, and that's just not good at all. Anyways, it is a pale white fungus, one meaty gray stalk supporting a bloom at the top. A few tendrils extending from the base, allowing mobility and a weak attack. Yeah, well, if you get infected, it's not so weak anymore. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we'll let him do some shit out there. I'm going to start smashing this, or trying to, and we're going to pick up some stuff. I am going to grab a 2x4 and some nails. That seems good. Is the fungaloids coming over this way? I don't think they are just yet. But we definitely need to get the hell out of here soon. And the main reason I'm smashing this stuff is so that we, one, have nails. Oh, also, you might notice that I was moving down through the list of objects there. You can now scroll through objects instead of hitting things like A and D. But of course, hitting A and D is a lot faster. There is so much that has been improved in this that it's just absolutely amazing. And I am quite happy with it. We are going to create a pointy stick here. We're going to use the 2x4 in our inventory. Apparently there's no room in our inventory for carrying that. Can we grab that pointy stick? I don't know. Yeah, we can. Okay. So in our inventory is now that... okay, I thought it was. Apparently... no. I guess I just don't have room in my inventory, and I cannot grab the pointy stick no matter what, unless I use it as a weapon, but I really don't want to. I would really rather use Muay Thai instead, so let's go ahead and drop this thing, and... whoops, I totally did not drop that properly. Yes, let's drop that and wield our Muay Thai. We'll get a pointy stick later. I'm sure we'll find something to smash, but I am getting away from those fungaloids, which are outside here too. Interestingly enough. That's great. I'm surprised that this isn't triggering the safe mode. I guess as long as you're not attacking it, it's not going to... uh-oh. Spores are releasing from a fungaloid somewhere. Is this the spores, or is that just... no, that's mutated poppy flowers. I don't know what fungaloid is releasing spores, but I do not want any spores on me. That would not be good at all. I don't really see the spores right now. But somewhere out here... Oh, here we go. This guy is the one releasing the spores. So it is a wispy spore about the size of a fist, wafting on the breeze. Let's not deal with that. And that fungaloid is coming towards me. Yeah, okay. Let's just get away from these fungaloids. And we do have a monster spotted. Apparently a young fungaloid is considered a monster, but a fungaloid is not. That's interesting. Okay. So anyway, when those spores hit the ground, you're going to get young fungaloids, like this one. A fungal tendril just a couple of feet tall. Its exterior is hardened into a leathery bark and covered in thorns. It also moves faster than full-grown fungaloids, and it's hostile. Okay, that's probably the difference there, is that the young fungaloid is hostile while the elders are kind of ignoring my existence. I would like to go ahead and grab this apple here and pick from this tree real quick, and we'll snag that apple as well, and hopefully we will get out of here before any of the young fungaloids decide to come down in my direction here, because I do not want that happening. Yes, please, let's pick from that apple tree. Where's the apple? There it is. I think the apple should always be on you or under you when you're picking it, because it seems kind of weird that it falls away from you. We are going to eat what is in our hand because, god damn it, why is my Muay Thai not wielded? Okay. Apparently if I put anything in my hands, I'm suddenly just not wielding Muay Thai anymore. That's cool. Hey you. I could probably catch up with you. What was that? Sunlight's glare making it hard to see? Okay. We have found a car that has tires. Looks like it may have a busted door of some sort. So far, we seem to be okay-ish. Let's see here. It looks like there may not be any fuel in this thing. The wheels are enough, apparently. That's cool. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. This seems like a pretty well-repaired car, other than this right here, which is probably a busted door. Yeah, it's a busted door, alright. So this is the trunk and the muffler here. And we've got the controls on that side. I am tempted to try using this just to see if this does work. Alright, let's go ahead and close this door and... Whoops. I would like to close it. Oh, I'm apparently moving through the vehicle. Okay, so there's a different way to get into vehicles. I didn't even notice. Okay, that's different. That is very different. We regain control of the car. Okay, we are not going anywhere, so we must be completely out of fuel. It did look like we were out of fuel, but I wanted to test anyway. So let's get out of this car. I can't do that while on board. Can I get out? Oh, that's examining now. So getting out is different now? Interesting. Okay, let's let go of the controls. And let's get out of the car. That's different. So now it's the carrot to get in and out of the car. Luckily I figured that out real quick. Otherwise we would have been stuck in a car, and that would have been a very funny ending for David Carradine. And honestly, David deserves a little bit better than that kind of an ending. What is that? I don't see any items around me. Is that like a manhole cover or something? It's a seat. There is a random seat. Why don't I see any items around me? If that's a seat. Is just the seat not considered an item? Okay, whatever. Oh, and here's the highway. Awesome. How's this doing? I have no idea. It looks like it's pretty okay-ish. Let's examine this closer. Well, it has a 0% fuel, so we're gonna trust that this time around, considering the last one seemed to be... Whoa, hey zombie. I did not expect a zombie so quickly, and also, isn't my save mode on? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Alright, so we've got a zombie, and David is going to have to face it directly. Let's see how good David's Muay Thai is. Damn! Alright, well, we got slightly bitten, but we are kicking some ass right now, as far as I can tell. Which is good, and it's dead. Let's butcher this dude before he gets back up, shall we? Now, it was clumsy, and we've got some pain now, but we are kind of pain resistant, and we should be fine. Anyway, let's see what's here. We've got some tattered jeans, a tattered hoodie, and a tattered backpack. I'll take the tattered backpack because that will allow me... Why is that a weapon? That is so not a weapon. Alright, let's wear the tattered backpack that is being used as a weapon and put Muay Thai back on as our style. What am I wearing right now? I'm wearing jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers. What was here again? Tattered jeans and a hoodie. I'm gonna grab the hoodie and wear that. That'll give us a little bit extra, and there is a zombie nearby, which is fantastic. Let's see where this zombie's at. At the very least, the zombie under us will not come back, as far as I knew. Where is this zombie? Okay, he's pretty far away. However, David Carradine here is going to need some painkillers pretty soon, so we should get into town and try and find some for him. Uh-oh, there's a boomer up here somewhere. Okay, this doesn't seem like a particularly good place to go. I'm going to turn on safe mode. And we are going to check out over in this direction. Oh, of course we have another boomer. Damn it. He's craving some painkillers and I can't give it to him. Alright, wait, it's to the west? Wow, did that thing already see me and it's coming after me? Okay. Let's see here. Is it really coming after me? That's still there. Wait a few. I think it might be coming after me. Or it's just randomly going over that way, I don't know. Maybe it smells the zombie corpse that we left back there. Turn safe mode back on. Oh, of course there's a zombie immediately when I go around the corner. Also, is that a body? Because that totally looks like a body. No, it's a glow stick and other items. Okay. Someone was partying in the apocalypse, apparently. We should get some glow sticks. That sounds like an interesting time. Why not? Okay. We still need some painkillers. Also, is there any painkillers right here? There's some first aid and other item. Ooh. Worth it. Worth it for first aid. Very, very worth it. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean this broken window here. Hopefully not get caught in any trimmers. That would be bad. Doesn't look like anything has noticed me just yet. Okay, so we've got a couple of first aids. We've got some Dayquil. I don't need the sheet. What else do we got in here? Because it looks like a lot. NyQuil. Aspirin. Perfect. We shall now eat some aspirin. Eat it. And because he's addicted to it, he's going to have 4 aspirin. Alright, we got some bandages here. This may screw with him. For all I know, I could end up overdosing by accident. And that's fine because he is an addict, so that seems like a possibility of sorts. Just going to start closing all the windows. Oop. Got a soldering iron here. Glow sticks. We're gonna have a party. Awesome. Got a plastic bag of potato chips. Some string. Nice. That could come in handy. A skirt. Well, I might be able to use it for the fabric, but other than that, oh, bifocal glasses. So these would probably help with both reading and being able to see in the distance, which is cool. That is in addition to this version, which was not in the old version. And we have found a meat pizza. Somehow that doesn't sound appetizing. I don't know. Ooh, a pot. Lovely. So we could probably clean some water here, and we found some super glue. This seems like a nice house to start at, and we have found a zombie dog. Let's close that off, and hopefully he hasn't noticed anything. Oh, can of V8. Lovely. Let's go ahead and start dropping some of our food into here, so that we don't have it clouding up our inventory. I think this might actually be our home here that we're going to live in. Uh-oh. There's a spitter zombie somewhere out to the north. Okay, it's pretty far away. Whoops. Did not want to do that. Where's this zombie? Uh-oh. He's right there. Yeah, there is a lot going on outside. I don't know if we are going to do this in time for them not to notice that we're here, but I'm definitely not busting up stuff, because that will attract things into this house. Okay, I don't need the super glue. I'll bust up stuff somewhere else and possibly start sealing up doors and windows for this house. And that way this might be a little bit more protected, unless they've already noticed that I'm here. In that case, you know what? I am going to go back to the fridge real quick, and I'm going to eat some stuff out of it. We're going to have an apple, we're going to have a V8, and we're going to have some potato chips. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some stuff. And that way we will be kind of foolish, or full, not foolish, hopefully. No, let's not force ourselves to eat. Okay, never mind. I guess that is all I can really eat at the moment. I was hoping for some water or something. That's why I tried to drink the V8, but that's not going to work. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this pot, because that pot is going to come in handy to clean some water. Uh-oh. Okay, something definitely did notice our presence in here. You know what? I wonder if that V8 is resealable. Do I have the V8 on me? No, I think I put it back. Yeah. No, that's an aluminum can. There's no way that that's resealable. Okay, we need to get out of here, because the zombie definitely did notice my presence. Sadly, this is not going to be our house. Alright, let's check the map and see if there's a little bit of something better. Possibly here. I need to find something that's on the outskirts of town and not too close to a whole bunch of things, because the way version 0.6 works now is that zombies will spawn based on how many buildings are around. So there will be a greater amount where there would be a greater amount of people, basically. Do I not have safe mode on? Of course I don't. I keep forgetting to turn that on now for some reason. Okay, anyway. Where the hell is this zombie at? Okay, he's way up there. I'd really like to know what that stuff is up there, but this is just going to show me rocks. That could very well be bodies. Yeah, I really can't tell. It almost seems like it might be worth risking. It's a house up above me. I think I'm going to find a house for David here to reside in before we go trying to break into some other houses. A skeleton? That's not good at all. Alright, he is to the east, apparently. Am I seen through? Oh man, he is close, which means he probably has already seen me. Skeleton picked clean of all but a few rotten scraps of flesh. Somehow still in motion. That is not good. Skeletons are actually quite dangerous. Maybe with our Muay Thai we can take on a skeleton. I don't know. I am not sure. You know what I should do, though, before we do anything, is activate these bandages and make sure I'm not bleeding at all. Doesn't look like it. I think I am fine. It looks like I'm imagining that my left arm is a little better than my left leg, but I can't really tell. I'm gonna go ahead and bandage my leg real quick. I think that would be a good idea so that we can move a little bit faster-ish. Alright. That skeleton's not moving at all. That kind of bothers me. Why is it not moving? Okay, there it goes. I was like, is this thing alive, or is it just gonna jump up and start running at me really quickly? Well, it's running-ish. There doesn't seem to be anything else around here. I think I'm going to try taking out this skeleton. Probably not the best idea, but we'll try anyway. I'm gonna throw this rock at it since it was right there. You know what? I think I'll probably... you know what? I think I'm gonna probably quit while I'm ahead there, because I do not want anything to hear the thuds of those rocks and start coming over here. But anyway, let's go ahead and wait for this skeleton to get close enough to attack, and let's see if we can do some serious damage. My hoodie has been destroyed, okay, and my right arm is bitten. We're fine so far. I'm bleeding, great. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay. We have destroyed him. I need to activate a bandage right now and stop the bleeding. Good. I don't know if these can get up, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I can't even butcher it. So, you might have to destroy this by smashing it or something. I'm gonna take this tattered hoodie here to replace the one that it destroyed. I'm gonna try smashing this thing. There's nothing here. Okay, I can't smash it. Maybe I overkilled it. Because there is some blood on the ground. So maybe it just went flying. Alright, so next time we will go searching around here, and I hope you have all enjoyed these massive amounts of videos. Next week we'll return to the single video and a couple videos of FTL, but do definitely go and check the links so that you can go to the Kickstarter and help out so that we can have an improved, awesome game. I'll see y'all later. Bye for now.